Hello, wonderful listeners. Welcome back to another wonderful edition. Did I say addition? I meant edition of the discussion quarter. You notice I said ed? Lets you know you're getting educated. All right. Another wonderful edition of the discussion quarter. My name is Ryan.
This is Carl.
And there's...
Matt.
Yes, Switchboarder Matt, wonderful guy, does a lot of stuff for this. Beautiful. There's Call Guy Chris. Call Guy Chris, are you better? Apparently not. All right, okay, Chris. Well, thank you for coming up here, helping us again. Anyways, all right. Anyways, today's wonderful topic of discussion, well thought out too, steroid use in sports.
Yes.
Yes, you heard it straight from the mouth of Carl. Carl. Basically, we are going to go in depth our lives, how it's affected us, how it's affected many Americans, and how it's affected the major league. All right. Carl, have you ever taken a steroid in your life?
No, I don't think so. What does synthetic protein shit, does that count?
You know what? It's kind of unclear. I would assume it counts. I hear creatine's kind of an anabolic steroid. I'm not sure on the specifics. All I know is my brother uses creatine and his dick is not as big.
Really?
Really. And that's one of the side effects of steroids.
Why are you looking at your brother's dick?
He shows me. It's really weird. Stay away from my house is what I'm trying to say, listeners.
Stay away from your brother, Bob.
Stay away. Stay away. But anyways, I was reading. Beautiful, wonderful technology. You can read anything. Anything you want. Palm of your... I was reading about high school uses of steroids has increased a lot, dramatically, 60% in the last 5 years. Pretty intense, huh, guys?
I think that they're just finding it out now.
Yeah.
It's no fucking secret that kids in high school use steroids.
That's true. I do...
It wasn't to me.
I remember quite a few kids actually injecting, so to speak. Bud? Bud was doing it?
Yeah.
Well, I had a specific friend.
Don't you remember he was telling us it?
Let's rat people out on the internet.
All right. I'm just for name's sake.
He openly said he did it.
Oh, okay, so that's his fault, not ours. Remember that. We're not going to get sued here. But basically, for name's sake, I'm going to call him Chris. I had a friend named Chris.
Hanson.
Not really. Look at this guy. Chris used to inject, so to speak, just to help his performance. Well, I thought it was to help his performance. He eventually got caught, and he was kicked off the track team. Needless to say, he probably shouldn't use heroin when you're going in for a sport.
Yeah, actually, for names, you could just put a beep.
Boom. Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen, then you could beep that out, and it's going to be beeped out. Oh my God. Do you think people should be looking at steroids as a horrible thing in sports, or do you think it's just you watch the game and it just kind of brings people together? What do you think about steroids in sports?
I think that on some things steroids should not be used, but there's other avenues of sports where I'm not against steroids.
Not against it. All right. What are some of the things you think steroids shouldn't be touched on?
No Olympics.
The Olympics.
The Olympics. Any sort of Olympic event or world championship spotlight. I think that steroids should be left out of. In sports, I mean, steroids are getting better. The science of steroids is evolving to where you're only getting these positive benefits and they're eliminating the negative side effects, and at the end of the day they're just doing things to make themselves better competitors and training harder because of it. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal to me.
Yeah, I used to think it was horrible, in baseball or soccer or football or something, but people are there just to watch the game. You know what I mean?
If the game is better because of it,
it's the health effects. That's on the fault of the player. You hear that? It's your fault. Anyways, I don't know. I don't think it matters too much, and I think maybe we should expand the use if we can make them safer. I think Little League would be much more interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Come on, think of if that was in history. Bad News Bears would have been so much better if you saw more busting heads because of the anger problems from steroids. Isn't that just Bad News Bears?
Yeah, that'd be
very different.
It's a good movie. Seen the original?
I've never seen the original. I
It's
saw
good.
the one with Billy Bob Thornton, I think.
Yeah. The original's pretty good.
It was pretty good. What about the one with Billy Bob?
I liked it.
You liked it? I liked it too. If you guys have any comments about the Bad News Bears, feel free to message us. Please don't message us yet. Anyways.
Rate, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like,
All right. I don't know. You know, I'm feeling good. You heard about the whole Lance Armstrong thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Might have been on steroids, yeah.
Did you hear that he like actually threatened people's lives?
What?
Yeah. Like people who found out whatever.
Really?
Yeah. So my dad was telling me last night.
So those
Awesome.
people got threatened by a guy with one nut.
This is my whole opinion on Lance Armstrong.
Mm-hmm.
He survived cancer twice. He raised like uncountless amounts of money for cancer research.
And the dead. He raised the dead.
It literally raised the dead.
Yeah. You heard it straight from Carl's mouth. It must be true.
Yeah, fuck anyone that says anything bad against him. It's like getting mad at like a kid with like Down syndrome. Like, dude, this guy survived cancer twice. You're morally obligated not to like be in any way, shape, or form.
I don't. Would you suggest like what did Lance Armstrong like? Where did he ride exactly?
He used to bike in a lot of competitions, but like
I
his main venue would be the Tour de France.
I feel like that would be. I feel like that counts as one of those Olympic situations you were talking about.
Yes, because it's like a world event with riders from like all different countries. But at the time, almost every like person on that tour was fucking using steroids.
Really?
Except for the person in last place.
Yeah. You see, what are they telling people in France? They need steroids in French, or we'd kill them, literally.
Well, it goes through like multiple countries.
It goes to multiple countries. Oh, Europe is for steroids, guys.
It's good.
It's good, beautiful. Do you think the French people use steroids?
Maybe Austrians.
Das Austrians. Here's the thing about Austria, guys. It's a fucking scary place.
Is it?
That's where Arnold Schwarzenegger came from.
Yeah.
Has to be a scary place.
I think it's a beautiful place. Probably very nice.
It's-
Did you guys know that Arnold Schwarzenegger used to break into gyms just to work at night? Or work out at night?
That's awesome.
Really? Where did you find this out?
Did he just rip the doors off the hinges?
No, I think he just like went through like the roof or something.
Bro, he just kicked through the roof.
I feel like in trying to break into the gym, if you make a really hard effort at it, you might have just gotten your workout trying to break into that gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a double.
Maybe you
It's
just
more
like
a mental workout.
just punching a brick wall until it breaks, and you're like,
I
ah,
don't think he
I can work out, but I'm exhausted now. Shit.
Oh, this is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Did you hear that, guys? This is Arnold effing Schwarzenegger. Keeping the language clean for the kids who listen to the discussion quarter.
Yes, we broadcast to children all over the world.
Mostly the South at the moment for some reason. I still haven't really figured that out. All right, but remember, we do have the phone lines open for any callers who want to comment on steroid use. So feel free to call in. Our number is 1-800. Oh, first caller of the day, guys. All right, welcome to the discussion quarter. What's your name and where are you from?
Hey, what's up, Packers? My name's Blake.
Blake?
I'm from Jersey.
So Blake, tell us your opinion on the whole matter of steroid use.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am a user, and I don't care what you faggots think. It's made me stronger. It's honed my muscles, and I need it in my profession. I am a wrestler, professionally. Not some of that faggoty fairy stuff that you see on WCW, whatever those faggots call it.
WCW.
No, it's the real grinding stuff. I'm wearing spandex. I'm grinding against other guys. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, and
That sounds strenuous, sir.
Yeah, strenuous. A lot of strain gets put on every person that puts their lives on the line.
all right, and how many
About
people?
that.
How many people in your wrestling federation uses steroids?
I'd have to venture to guess about 95% of us.
And how are the other 5% that aren't using steroids doing in the league?
Oh, you mean our bitches? Yeah. They're in, but they don't wrestle. We wrestle with them after the game, if you know what I mean.
Have you had any negative side effects as a result of the steroid use?
I do. I have noticed sometimes I get a little edgy. But maybe it's
Like-
not the steroids. Maybe my neighbor should stop leaving his fucking newspaper laying in that stupid angle that he leaves it on his driveway. Maybe he deserved to be punched in the teeth. Maybe his kid deserved to be punched, huh? Why am I the bad guy in this? I have had a little bit of an anger problem. And you could say that I have a little bit more acne than I did. But it's worth it.
All right, how bad is the acne exactly?
Remember your first or second year in high school?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but a little bit worse. It's okay, because if somebody calls you out on it, you just call him a faggot and punch him.
By edgy, do you mean like you become straight edge now?
Who put you on? What kind of faggot says that?
Well, we're just trying to get your opinion. So like most of the wrestlers use steroids, and obviously, is it entertaining for the audience to watch? Is everyone having a good time?
In the wrestling matches?
The audience, everyone.
You're asking me a serious question where the audience is watching two gladiators in nothing but a unitard, sometimes just the spandex shorts, combat with just their hands and their arms, throwing each other down and getting on top of that man, mounting them in all their sweaty glory, fighting them in every essence of the mean, to every extent of the word, throwing them to the ground and dominating them, sometimes being dominated yourself, taking complete advantage of another man. You ask me if they're entertained? Let me tell you something here. You bet your sweet faggot ass they're entertained.
Okay, so obviously, would you call steroid use a victimless crime?
Of course I do.
All right. What's your name again?
Blake,
All right, Blake. We appreciate your call in the discussion quarter. Well appreciated.
Hey Blake, your wrestling name sucks.
take that back right now.
All right, we're gonna go.
What kind of a wrestling name is Blake?
It's not my wrestling name.
Oh, okay.
I'll have you know.
Go put on Mama spandex, and you'll give me a call when you make it, Blake.
My wrestling name is The Razor, by the way.
All right.
Blake Razor.
All right, that was
Yeah,
the Razor.
You're a woman's shit quattro, Blake.
All right, guys, that was Blake from Jersey. He's a good wrestler. His name is The Razor. Check him out on Facebook somewhere. Just be careful not to get on his bad side. Anyways, we've had a good time. We've learned a little bit. I feel a little more educated about the subject. What do you think, Carl?
Yeah, no. I've met wrestlers. I've met people on steroids.
You met people on steroids?
Yeah.
Me too.
They're just like that, Bob.
It's strange. You think about it. There's a rumor that it makes your dick smaller too, right? Is that a rumor?
I think it's your testicles.
Your testicles. Huh.
Maybe your dick too.
Maybe your dick too, yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, it just turns black people into normal, though. My grammar sucks, audience members. Thank you. All right, guys, this has been another wonderful edition of the Discussion Quarter. Tune in next week when we maybe talk about the Gladiator movie. My name is Ryan.
I'm a sweaty gladiator.
That's Carl.
There's Matt.
There's
over
Matt.
there,
All right,
stringing his guitar.
And Call Guy Chris, you want to say anything? Oh, shit. Okay, someone needs to get him a doctor. I don't think he's left that booth for a few weeks. All right, guys, you have a good night. We're out of here.